Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For all those who are my existing subscribers, I just want to say to you, welcome back and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your encouraging and positive comments. For those who have just stumbled across my videos, I just want to say, hey, hello, my name is Fabulous T. I am a beginner in makeup. I am actually a mature adult, and I'm trying to learn how to apply makeup. I could have done that, years ago, but, due to ill health, I spent the past 10 years in and out of hospital. So now that I am feeling a lot better, I'm trying to do something that I was passionate about from the beginning. So I would really appreciate, guys, if you could subscribe. It's only free. At least if you can take me to 1,000 subscribers, because right now I can't do a 9 to 5 job, because of my health. So if you could find it in your hearts to just subscribe when you watch my video, and take me to 1,000 subscribers. Right now, I'm still quite low. I don't even know how long it's going to take me, to climb up to 1,000 subscribers. But every single subscribe would really help. So I just thought I would take this time, just to encourage you guys to just help a sister out and subscribe so that I can get to 1,000 subscribers, and that way I'll be able to earn, so while I'm at home, So yeah, so today I'm just going to do like a soft glam beginner fall makeup. I hope I'll manage to do it. This is my first time, doing this soft glam makeup. So yeah, stay tuned. So guys, I've already like skin prepped, my face. And do you know, when you are a mature adult, I have realized that my skin tends to dry quicker, because before it was really nice and moisturized. Now it looks like, it's a bit dry, but I've tried to apply this rose scent mist. Hopefully it will work. So the primer that I'm going to use today is this dewy primer from Estee Lauder, and is the Illuminator Radiant Perfecting Primer Finisher. If you can see it, that's the one that I'll apply today. It's quite dewy because I'm not too sure about, my skin, although I really moisturize today. So I'm just gonna prime my whole face. I think I put too much, to be honest. I put too much. This is not what I intended to do. I put too much. And the foundation that I'm going to use, it's also a Fenty Beauty. I bought, like a full bottle. So what I did is when I went there, I asked for 2 shades. This is a soft lit primer. It's the hydrating one, the soft lit, because I'm trying to avoid, this mattifying primers, So I've got it in shade 390, and I also have it in shade 400, So today I'm gonna try, because why waste it? I might as well just use it. I'm gonna try. Oh, my face feels dry. I'm a bit worried about this, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna try and use this 390, because I bought a 400 because I felt like 400 suited my skin better. But I just wanna try the 390 today, and then the next time, I'll use the one that I bought, which is a 300. So I'm just gonna drop, it's not a lot, some on my hand, like so, this much, and I'll just be topping up as I go. So I might need a bit more actually. Let me add a bit more because I don't think that will be enough. Yeah, so I'll add as I go. So this is the foundation. So let's see. I'll start from this side. Yeah. And then I'll just be dabbing it in, dabbing it. Can you see? It's also my shade, but I just felt like the 390, blended better on me than the 400. I mean, the 400 blended way better, and it's got a glow to it, So I need to check again whether it's a, like a neutral undertone or, I can't remember now. So as you can see, I'm facing the side because I also have a mirror, because my camera is not that good, my phone, because I'm using my phone. Can you see? It's a perfect shade, but I preferred the 400. Next time I'll apply the 400. On my forehead, I'm not even going to apply a lot, because can you see it's proper, like a different shade altogether. I think for my forehead, I need foundation that's slightly darker than the one that I use for my whole entire face, because as you can see, all this part, it's hyper pigmented. So I'm not going to apply anything on my nose. That's what I've learned as well. So I'll just use the remaining product that's on the foundation brush, and then that's the one that I'll use to, I don't know if I could go, maybe let me go in with another layer. Let me go in with another layer. Just make it like a proper full glam. Yeah, I like this, because I had to go down one shade or two shades down, because ever since I got ill, my complexion got darker, so I've got a lot of foundation, that I used to use that was a shade or two brighter than the one that I'm using now, but I can't use it now because, I'll just look weird. Oh, I think I put a lot here. I'm gonna have to blend it. So the trick with foundation is to blend. That's the other thing that I've learned as well. Make sure it's proper blended. I could have gone with a sponge, but I didn't damp it, so I just thought I might as well just use the brush. So yeah, this is my foundation. I don't know, I just feel like I should have actually moisturized my skin a bit more, because I just feel like it's not looking as glowy. But anyway, once I apply, the blush and the highlighters, maybe, my skin will come back to life. But now I'm going to do my eyes, my eyebrows. So I'm gonna go in with the NYX, the brow glue, and this color is dark brown. So I'll just try and, it's got a little brush which you can use to just brush your eyebrows, and while it's putting them in shape. And guys, my eyebrows, I'm just trying to pull them up at first. Don't mind my eyebrows at the minute, because I'm trying to grow them. When I shaved them, I messed them up, so they are all over the place right now. So that's why they're not really shaped properly. But yeah, that's what happened. So I don't know how long it's gonna take for them to grow though. So this, whatever I have right now, will have to do. And then when I pull them up like this, then I will try and, shape them up. And then I'll use a brow liner, you know, to try and shape them up even better. Brow liner I'm going to use is the Benefit Brow Contour Pro. You know, I'm just gonna use the deeper shade because, you know, there's a lot of gaps on my eyebrows. So let's see whether this will work. Let me just try and pull it out. That's another thing I need to work on as well, you know, like proper shaping my eyebrows. That's something that I'm still learning. Yeah, I still got a long way to go, guys. So, you know, I'm just taking my time, really. I'll get there. I just feel like I have mastered a few things. This eyebrow, look at how long it is. I'll just try and, you know, like pull it up. And then I think after I apply the I feel like this one is out of shape and this one is way better. But I'll try and shape it up. You know, I think after I have applied the highlighter, not the highlighter, after I apply the concealer, then my eyebrows will go into shape. Because right now, my God, they're just all over the place. They absolutely do not have any definition at all, you know. But I'm just going to have to work with what I have right now. So next up, I will apply, you know, the concealer, and I'll use this small little brush, you know, to get the concealer. The one that I'm going to use is the L'Oreal Accord Parfait. Yeah, it's French, isn't it? You know, so that's the one and the number is N8, this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dip in like this and then just apply and try and shape them. I'm just using the shade that is closer to my skin at this very moment. I'll use another concealer that is brighter when I start concealing the whole face. Right now it's all about shaping my eyebrows. Give them a little bit of shape because right now I feel like they're just all over the place. Yeah. Here I put a bit more product, but the fact that, you know, the concealer is close to my skin tone, you know, so it's not really showing that much, but yeah. It applied a lot of product on there. And then what I'm going to do is I'll just use the same concealer you know, to apply on my eyes, because my eyes are actually darker, you know, my eyelids, I mean. So now that I've applied, I'll use another brush that is a bit more dense, you know, so I'll use this brush here, you know, to make sure that it's evenly spread. Apply a bit more. What's wrong? My dog is so clingy. He's just there whining because he doesn't like me to sit on the settee. So now that I've done my, you know, eyebrows and, you know, eyelids, I'm going to apply the concealer now. And I'm just going to use the same concealer, this one, the Accord Parfait. I'll see, you know, if I would want to apply another, you know, bright, lighter tone than this one. So I'm just gonna apply my inner corner, and then I'll just put a straight line on here, and same applies to here. I don't want to apply a lot because sometimes, you know, just start to look a bit more cakey. And then obviously my nose bridge, and then my T-zone, and this upper lip, and my chin. I might actually apply, you know, like a lighter tone to this, but this one will just like cover all my dark patches. And the brush, I'm just gonna use a brush because I did not, you know, wet my beauty blender, so I'm just gonna use a brush. So yeah, I'll just be applying, you know, going outwards like this. Yeah, I might use like another brighter one to this one, and then same applies to here. And then I'll blend my this one. Make sure it's properly blended. And the part that I just need is, you know, this circle right here, you know, where the light actually shows. And then my nose bridge, upper lip, and then my chin. This one is just looking more or less the same as my skin tone. So I'll just apply this one that is 2 shades lighter than the foundation that I used. This one is 370. It's the Fenty Beauty concealer, the Pro Filter concealer in 370. The only thing I don't like about this one is it's very thick. very, very thick. I'm not even going to apply a lot with this one. It's very thick, you know. There's a time when I actually was looking for something to thin it because it's quite thick. I'm just going to apply just a little bit because I do not want it to start looking really cakey. And I don't think it's some concealer that you need to wait after you apply it. I think you just need to quickly start blending it. Especially for us, you know, mature women, unless maybe you are lucky enough and your skin, you know, is oily or, yeah, because my one is dry. So, you know, I don't want my makeup to start looking a bit funny. You see that? Just make sure that it's completely blended. Completely. And then my forehead, that same spot. My nose bridge, upper lip, my chin. Now my skin looks highlighted. Let me just try and proper blend it. Proper blend it. Because I don't want it to look cakey. So that's right, it's right there. So for contour, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty, you know, Pro Filter, you know, in Honey, the setting powder. I've had this setting powder for years. So I'll just apply on the beauty, on the sponge, and then make sure that I dab off some. Can you see how much product I had taken? Just making sure that it's evenly distributed, and then I'll just pat it everywhere where I have concealed. There's quite a lot of product on there. So I'm just taking, you know, all the product that I put on my hand. And yeah, so I have managed to conceal everywhere. And I am going to take that same foundation brush and just make sure that there are no marks that are left, or there's no lines. Everything is properly blended in. Yeah, so next up I'm going to use the contour, and this one is a bronzer. It's like a bronzer and a contour, but that's the one that I'm just going to use. So I'll apply it here, from here, right down to my cheekbone. And then same applies to here, right down to my cheekbone. And then, you know how I feel about my applying, you know, the the contour on my forehead, because I just feel like I've got such a small forehead. There's nothing to apply there, you know, because I feel like maybe the contour, is it the contour or the bronzer that's there to actually make sure that it shapes your forehead or whatever? Don't know. Still learning, guys. And then I'll also apply it on my nose. And then my chin. And then I'll use this brush to blend it, going way upwards like this. I think you can already see it there. Now my skin is beginning to take shape. And then this part. I feel like my forehead is so small. That's why, you know, I always feel like, why do I have to bronze, you know, around there? But anyway, you're meant to do that. So make sure it's completely blended and you won't see a line that's just hanging on there. That would just be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Yeah, so and to blend my nose, I'm just going to use, you know, this, where is it? Where did I put it? I'm just going to use this brush right here. Yeah, my nose is beginning to take shape. So for my powder, I'm going to use this MAC Studio Fix, and it's in shade NC45. I used to use this when my skin complexion was fairer, but I still use it now. I don't apply a lot. I just make sure, you know, I just apply a little bit just to blend it all in together. Like so. And then for my blush, I'm just trying to figure out, I bought a new blush, guys, and it's the Fenty Beauty. I bought the Fenty Beauty, so I'm just thinking, should I just use this one or should I just, I'll probably use the, I'm going to use something totally different today. I'm going to use the NYX Butter Melt blush, and this one is for the butter. So I'll see. In fact, before I apply this, I need to apply, you know, the liquid blush first. So just 1, 2, oh, that's a lot. I don't know what happened there. That's a lot. Oh my God, that is a lot. I hope it's just not gonna mess up my makeup, but look, it's a lot, you know, so I'll just be dabbing it. Oh, that's a lot. Look, guys, It's a lot, but I'll correct it though. It's a very, very nice color, this. I really like it, but I need to buy more. You know, these e.l.f. products, as much as they are cheap, they are really, really good, you know. And I think for a beginner like myself, they work perfectly well. And then I will apply this powder bronzer before I apply. So I'm just gonna apply it on the, and then just go in circular movement. So pigmented, this one. And then I'll just go and apply it on my forehead. Yeah, I'm beginning to warm up to applying blush on my hairline. And then after that, I'll go back in with this powder blush. Try to take off some of it, and then I'll just be, yeah, there you go. Shocking. Can you see that? Just dab it. And then do the same as here. I like it. And then now I'm going to go on my eyes and then do my eyes. Guys, for the eyeshadow, you'll never even believe, because you know what's on trend now are these colors. My daughter bought this palette for me, you know, from Urban Decay. I think it was around Christmas. Can't even remember how many years this was. Like I said to you, I haven't been well, so I never used it. And I said to myself, I'm not even going to get rid of it, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, you know. So this is the eyeshadow of choice, and just look at how beautiful this is. You know, I was just trying it to see, but it's a nice palette. So, you know, for my transition shade, I think I will use, I'm just trying to figure out, I'll probably use, you know, this one. So I will start by packing it from the edge like this, and then just going in. Like peck, like that. And then blend it. And going outer like this. And then I'll do the same. It's a beautiful, and it actually matches my, you know, my blush. So from here, then pack it in. Then blend. Going outer as well. So next I'm going to go in for the crease with a deeper shade, which is the one, this last one right here, for the crease. So what I'm gonna do is use the other side of the brush. This one came with the palette. So since it's for the crease, so what I'm gonna do, I'll start from here, like making, oh, I might just need to correct that bit here. I'll correct it anyway. So for now, I'll just, try and go in and then I'll correct it after. Do you know, guys, I'm learning as I am going. So this is just not even someone who's more experienced, but I'm just learning as I am going. And same applies to here. Pack it and then go in. Even here as well, I just feel like I might have applied too much, but we'll see when we keep going. So I'm gonna go in again, just to try and correct this with the same shade that I went in with, and then I'll try and blend it, together with the darker shade, and then, just go inwards like this. You see, it's beginning to take shape. And then just go in and blend it all in together. And then same applies to this one. Start from here, go in, and just blend it all in together. So this is more like the first, shade that I went in with. So I am going to take like a very thin brush, this one, and then I'll take, that same darker shade and then apply it on my eye, like so. And then I'll just take the brush again, just make sure everything is completely blended. So that's the best I could do for my eyes. So I'm just gonna go in, let me put this one back in there, with an eyeliner. And the eyeliner that I'm going to use is the black eyeliner. And then I'll just go back in and then apply it on my waterline like this. And then the mascara that I'm going to use is a tester, really, that I was given, by Estee Lauder when I bought some products. I'm not going to do to apply false eyelashes because I'm still learning how to apply eyelashes. So this one is, look how my small little eyelashes are proper, like being pulled out. It's actually quite good, this one. And then I'll just try and apply a little bit on the lower. Without making, I'll make sure that I blend this bit as well. Just tiny bit, like this. And then I'll just use the concealer brush that I used to just make sure that everything is well blended together. I need to try and use this Rihanna, you know, like I bought this Rihanna Blair, you know, I think I'm gonna use it on my next tutorial. It's not a tutorial, but when I'm learning. And then for my lips, I'm going to use this lip liner. I bought it in Primark. It's so good. It's a dark brown. So I'm going to apply it bottom lip and top lip. And then I need to use like you know, like a lipstick that is matching, you know, both my eyes and my cheeks. And so the one that I'm going to use, let me see if I can try to use, I think I'll use the other one, not this one. No, I'm not gonna use this one. I'll use this other one. It will proper match, you know, exactly the look that I'm going for. Can you see that? Hi. Why do I feel like I've got hair on my lips? And then I'll use the Fenty Beauty. You know, I bought them as a set and there were 5 of them. This gloss, can't remember what it's called, but it's good. And then for the setting spray, I will just use the dewy one, which is the Estee Lauder setting spray. This is the Set and Refresh. And yeah, that is what I'm going to use. And then I'll just try and dry it. So this is my version of the soft glam, you know, as a beginner. Today I did pretty much everything in one video. I applied the foundation, the concealer, I applied, I did, the eyeshadow, the blush, everything is perfect. So you guys, I just want you to let me know what you think. I'm just gonna dab, just make sure that everything is completely blended. You know, I know I'm still far from, you know, my makeup is far from being perfect, but for somebody, you know, who is learning, this is a soft glam. I haven't done a soft glam before, so you guys tell me what you think. Did I nail it? No, obviously not a 10 out of 10. Out of 10, what would you rate me? And guys, please, for those who just joined in today, I would appreciate if you can just subscribe to my channel, you know, and help me get to 1,000 followers. I'm trying to monetize, you know, because I can't go to work due to my ill health. And for my subscribers who have already subscribed, I would love to hear from you. Your comments mean a lot. You know, all those who have commented, you know, and encouraged me, you know, it's actually helping. So yeah, next time I will try, you know, and do another video, because I'm just trying to learn different looks. So, you know, this one is the soft glam, as I said. So guys, let me know, you know, what you think. And until next time, God bless you all, and bye.